Hey, bitches. Exactly. It's your boys, Cody Cobalt and Blue. We are here today as chill vibes only. We have the chillest vibes. We have the biggest, chillest vibes. We've never seen vibes this chill. And we're gonna get into it. We got so much to talk about.
Sure do.
We're gonna talk about Dragula. We're gonna talk about Drake. And we're gonna talk about other things. Um, we may talk about Hastings. It's on my mind now.
Right.
If you know, you know.
We may talk about some fun experiences.
Yeah, yeah. We can talk about those because they were in lots of states, not just ours. So that's fine.
My shit's so
My shit's so general.
restaurant.
Bar.
Exterior bar.
Not exterior bar. Wow. Ooh, what was outside? So fancy.
That's a movie that go on. Anyways,
Anyways, welcome. Welcome in. It's Chill Vibes Only, the podcast where we discuss things in a way that queer people like. That's it. That's it. That's us. We hold space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity.
We're in queer media.
We are queer media. So we hear these things.
Did you okay. I'm gonna mini tangent about that.
Please.
So you know
Why not? Everybody else is talking about it.
Right. Exactly. So
We haven't even seen it, but it's.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the musical?
Yes. Actually
I don't know if course, actually. No, sorry, go on. Fun fact, please, please. I'm just kidding. I'm jealous. Jelly. With it had Adele Dazeem. You saw Adele Dazeem?
Generous.
Wow.
It's pretty crazy. This was when I knew I was queer, but realized not like that. No hate. I'm just not a musical queer.
You said I'm definitely gay, but like, this is a lot. Not this loud.
I was truly appreciated. But now looking back, it's like, oh, cool.
Oh, I see. I see. Interesting. Interesting. I have no idea about Wicked. Like, I don't know shit about fuck when it comes to Wicked. Like, I was telling my wife, I was like, I literally. Here's what I can tell you. Here's what I can tell you. It's in the same world as the Wizard of Oz.
It's like the pre.
It's in the same world as the Wizard of Oz, and yeah, that's about it. Like, I think Glinda's the one that comes down in the bubble in the Wizard of Oz. Yeah. Okay, and then that's it. But like, I couldn't even tell you. So is Elphaba the one that gets hit by the house, or is that the other one?
Wait, what do you mean the other one?
I don't know. The sister.
So
Who gets hit by the house?
wait, who's the one with the shoes?
That's what I'm saying.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know. That's my whole point. That's my whole point. Is I don't know shit about Wicked. because I can't even tell you who the fuck it's about.
I remember Judy Garland being in it. Not Wicked. The Wizard of
The
Oz.
Wizard of Oz. That's what I'm talking about. I can tell you all kinds of shit about the Wizard of Oz. I'm talking about Wicked.
Oh, yeah. So she's Elphaba's the Wicked Witch of the. Wait, okay. The Wicked Witch of the East, bro. Wait,
That's what I'm
Goes
saying.
down in the bubble. Okay, that's Glinda.
Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about.
No, Elphaba.
Yeah,
Okay,
because the Wicked Witch of the West,
West.
right, is the
Yeah.
one that's alive, right?
Right.
The one that's fucking chasing after Dorothy.
Dude, I'm
Okay, so that's
okay.
so that's what I'm saying. So one of the Wicked Witches is
Okay.
chasing after Dorothy,
Right.
whichever one that is. It may or may not be. I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. But then her sister is the one that was hit by the house, and she's also green.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Which one is
the
Elphaba?
exactly. Did she get hit by the house, or is she the one chasing after Dorothy?
Again,
I don't know.
coming back around to it, didn't appreciate it. So I don't know shit for fun.
And I'm sure there's some kind of Easter eggs to tell me or some shit, but I'm
Right.
like, I don't know. I don't know.
And I bet if someone's
That's me going in. I'm going in completely blind.
any theater gays listening to this are just like screaming. It's like no,
So much. I know they hate all of it.
this is so.
Look, I have also like never even heard, I don't think, one song. I've heard Popular. And not even the full song, just like snippets.
Right.
Because it is popular. And especially like the little like the riff and like the chorus of that song is very catchy, right? So I've heard that, but outside of that, like everybody's flipping their fucking lids over like Defying Gravity and all these songs. The Wizard and I think is another one, and I'm just here like, mm, 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 mm. Exactly. Allow me to hold space, please. For
Hold on to the pain.
I'm just like I have no fucking clue. I don't know, and I don't know if I care.
See, here's why I'm mad about it. Like, it's like it. It's like once every few years, right? Like, there's this musical revival of like something.
Yeah. They
There's
started
always
doing it with like they did like the live Hairspray.
Hairspray.
They did the live Rocky Horror with Laverne Cox. They did the live Little Mermaid with fucking Queen Latifah. Did you remember that one?
I sure do. Like, there's always some sort of like musical coming back, and Wicked is. I'm not shocked that it's coming back. I'm kind of like I don't know. I don't know how to say it exactly, but I'm kind of like, this is the one we're really stoked on. Like, all right, it's fine. Again, this is coming from somebody who's now a huge fan of musicals, and like, of course, the underlying meaning is like classism, stuff like that. That's what
Sure.
that's what the book is. You know?
I can tell you, I don't read.
Right.
I know there's a book, but again, I don't fucking read.
Apparently, that's a whole underlying like, which go off. But
Uh-huh.
but like it's I don't know. I could say this about a lot of artists in the past few years, or would put celebrities and actors on like pedestals and stuff. But it's like the way I guess it's like the way that the cast is acting. It just makes it seem far more like like mind blowing and spectacular and like life altering than it truly is. Like, they do. It sounds great, you know, but it's not. They're not. They didn't. I don't know. I didn't save anybody. Like, it's just the way that people, the actors
They're not curing cancer.
are feeling
They're
about it.
they haven't solved AIDS.
It's not, you know, this is not me being like diminishing any way people feel about it.
It
But
kind of sounds like that's exactly what you're doing.
I mean, not people. I would say the actors more so than anything.
Sure.
Like the people, I would say the people who are going to see it. I mean, for sure, whatever, man. Do what you gotta do. Get your rocks off. These people would also make fun of me for the things that I love too.
Yeah,
So
in a heartbeat.
absolutely. I mean, I love. I We have not had an episode where I could go off about my weeboo fixations and nerdy shit. But you know,
I mean, the one about Blue, you definitely have the ability to do whatever you want.
true. But you know, neither here nor there. Anyways, if you resonate with Defying Gravity, great. But the way that Cynthia will just be like, I did this. It's like, damn, dude.
I did the
Like,
yeah.
like just the interviews are just like, oh,
Come on, bro. No,
you know,
okay. So here's where I'm at with here's where I'm at with this. I I knew as a gay person, gay first.
gay first.
Okay. I knew as a gay person what Wicked meant to gay men specifically. Okay. And that's it. Really. And like theater kids. Okay. What I didn't realize was, I guess, how many theater kids there are.
It's horrifying.
And they've like all united right here, right now, to sing and tell us the tale of Wicked.
It's like, maybe that's what I mean by it. Like, it's not that, it's cool. Like, glad you resonate with it. Glad you feel something, you know. But like, at the same time, it's like, it's just not that deep. It's just not that deep. It's a it's a fun musical about Wicked or whatever. Not Wicked.
It's a fun musical about
About yeah. It's
yeah.
a fun spin. It's essentially
Right. Yes. So do that. Do with that information what you want.
which, you know, it makes sense why there's such a big fucking millennial theater kid.
But I don't know. Exactly.
No,
That's just what I think when you said that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But
Now let me ask you about this. Have you heard? So you mentioned Wicked was, and it's been adapted for Broadway, which that Broadway adaptation was then adapted for the film that just came out. Exactly. And now the word on the street, there's a whisper of a word on the street that says that they're going to be taking the film version and adapting the film version back to Broadway. They're going backwards.
you know what it reminds me of?
And And the other word on the street is that supposedly Miss Cynthia and Ariana will be reprising their roles as Glendelphaba. Monstralism. Glendelphaba. Uh, so, what are your thoughts on that?
It reminds me of those Instagram reels I sent you from time to time.
Oh my god, with the fucking the guy, he'll take like cookies and then he'll crush them up and then he'll throw them in a milkshake and then blend that up
and then bake it into
and
something.
then he'll like turn that blended up milkshake into like pancakes.
Yeah.
And then he'll fucking blend those up, make it into a milkshake, and then he'll fucking make that into a brownie. Yeah. Uh, yeah. No, we agree.
It's just like, why is also why couldn't they have done that in the first film though? Do the bird best thing.
Yeah.
Do like all the big what?
Well, have you seen the amount of money that they've made? Like, okay, I'm thinking, and let's see if you have the same reaction that my wife did. In a week, in 1 week, allegedly, Wicked made more money than Les Mis, the film. Did not have the same reaction. That's okay. That's crazy. Les Mis, Anne Hathaway, bald.
Sounds like her. Huge judgment. Huge ass.
Too. Yeah, that 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 movie that made like billions and billions of dollars. Wicked has like already surpassed it
In a week?
in a week.
Sorry, I'm still processing.
Well, look it up. Look it up.
Congratulations.
Now, wait, what the fuck?
Hold on, you mean B? With B?
What are you looking for?
This one.
The one in his hand?
The one that was a croissant in your hand?
The one in your pocket? Oh, I see. I see.
But I'm also just like a cat.
Here. Here, have this.
But
And then say what you were going to say.
Liz, Jesus.
Yeah, Les Mis. Look it up. Look how much Les Mis made. I can't look it up because my phone is being used.
Okay, this is a little
Box office,
BTS
earnings, Les Miserables. Les Miserables. Exactly.
Alright, it made
442.8 million worldwide.
Hell yeah.
Okay. What did Wicked?
It's like $3 bajillion. 3 Googles of money. Do, 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 do.
Wicked was biggest.
Do, do, do.
Well, 385 million worldwide as of Sunday, December 1st.
Yeah, we're already.
Jesus.
It's already past that.
After Les Miserables and Grease.
Grease. Not Grease. Don't see. Dude, full fucking circle.
Dude, truly. She said.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Are you done talking about Wicked?
Yeah. Just have space.
Just let it get in there. Just the first 20 minutes. It's fine.
Yeah, and I mean, what I was gonna do was a full circle joke about us being crew video,
Oh, please. Go
and
on.
then I was also gonna apparently that journalist. She would like in the interview. She said, "Yeah, I guess people online are talking about." I saw a post. Turns out it was just her and her other friend talking about it. Like it was literally a conversation she was having with her friend.
Bitch.
So
Hey.
talk about iconic.
That's incredible. Kind of like feeling maps.
Exactly.
Like kind of random, kind of iconic. Bitch, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I got no answers to steal that many maps over the course of however long from your job. It's wild. It's wild. Maps. So random. I love living where I live. Now we have to discuss. We have something very important to talk about. That's Dragula.
Yes.
That's Dragula. It is the season final.
Hello, Dragula.
Hello, Dragula. Dragula. Dragula.
Dragula.
Dragula, as Auntie Heroin says.
Hello, Dragula.
Exactly. Now, our top three. I should have. I'm so dumb. I should have. I should have uh, listened to our episode from the first episode to see what our predictions were for the top three to see like if we were right or not. I feel like we were all pretty close. I feel like we all at least had two of the top three.
I think you guys just had Yuri instead of Auntie. Or Yuri was up there. I just remember Yuri was.
I think
was
for
up
me,
in your like at least top 4 to 3.
yeah, exactly. I think for me, Yuri was kind of swappable with Auntie, and I feel like that kind of proved to be kind of true because they made it to top 4. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, yeah. Which can we take a moment to discuss that because Yuri got the probably the best extermination death
Because it was just so
to date.
So camp.
fully and just keeping so tried and true to Yuri as a person. And
Truly.
It was just like, oh, so cute. So sweet.
So much to live for. Like, fuck. I feel that.
I feel like that's just how Dragonfly is.
Yeah.
Like, that's just like, oh, so sweet.
And these squishers.
So, super wild. So, top three.
So top three, we have anti-heroin, the exhaustion,
Yeah.
anti-heroin, gray matter, and Asia consent in our top three. And this is a very, very strong three. Like this is ooh, these folks have put in work to get to where they are.
They've all won more than one.
Yes.
They've all.
Had to do at least a extermination. I think all 3 of them did multiple, didn't they? No, yeah, Auntie did 2. Gray did
Graded a
2.
bunch. No, graded a bunch because he got first shit.
Oh, yeah, I guess the curses count too, huh?
Kind of.
Okay.
He ended up doing what he like gray matter really put in the work to get there with all his fucking curses and shit.
Mm-hmm.
People
And every time he got critiques, he like completely switched things up and was like, "You want to see me do that? I'll do that and that on my head. Watch me."
exactly like just it's like, oh, you think I can't take this? Here we go. Boom. We just headbutt you with this new idea.
Hell yeah.
So Ray was out there.
Oh yeah. Now the finale of Dracula. Well, first of all, let's talk about we did not get a final Last Supper.
Which is lame as hell.
What, what are your thoughts, Blue?
Interesting.
Well, according to Drac, the finale, it's because viewers are mean.
Like, yeah, but yeah, I guess
Apparently,
people have been picking on this cast extra hard this year.
Oh, is it because they're why? Because they get along with each other?
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But no final supper, Last Supper, whatever they call it. Nothing, none of that. So we don't get a reunion. We just get a floor show to, I mean, really end all floor shows. This is, I think, categorically, this is my new favorite final floor show.
This was the best. Yeah, this has been the best floor show I've seen.
I think before this, season 2 really held a strong hold on my heart as far as my favorite final floor show goes. Just because fucking bitch pudding. I mean that janitor one will always just be so high for me. It'll just be so high for me.
Yeah.
So but I think this has topped that because of how well everybody kind of came out for all three.
Yeah, it was really that whole floor show was just like the entire time I was just sitting there and like one would show up and it'd be like, fuck, that's really good. It's really ooh, that might get them. And then Asia would show up and be like, oh. And then Gray would do something and be like, oh.
Exactly.
And then Auntie would like pull up too, and I'd be like, well,
like how dare you?
This one was like, this one, like, I think I was telling you this earlier today. Really, with like most of these looks, it's all nitpicky for me. It's not really any like. Had they had more time to flush these ideas out, they would have been perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But like that's aside from that, that was insane.
It's nuts. It's nuts. So let's get into let's discuss. Do you want to go in order? Do you want to start with your favorite? Do you want to go out of order? How do you feel? What do you want to do right now? Let's go in order of Tenant, and then because I don't remember the exact order of like where everybody went and within the Tenant, so that'll be out of order. But we'll start with what do they started with Filth, so we'll start with Filth, which is a great place to start. I feel like they really sandwiched. They really sandwiched. Started off really strong with Filth, and then the next one was a little, and then the last one is like, wow. Yeah, you know what I mean? So they really kind of sandwiched it. Nice. Um, so Filth,
They haven't really. They haven't done that.
Yeah, yeah, we'll discuss. We'll discuss that later because I don't want to give away which order they went in. But we're starting with Phil and Auntie. I want to talk about her first because I I just have like thoughts about this look. That's all. That's all. No, you seemed like you had something you wanted to say too. No, we do both have something. That's how we got here. That's why we're here. Okay, so here's what I have to say about this. So when Auntie first hit the stage and I first saw the look, I thought she was a scorpion, and I was like, for sure, come on, scorpion, because she already did like the little like praying mantis, right? And she had a little. So I was like, cool, we're doing another bug, here for it, right? It's not what was going on. Apparently, it was like, girl, that's a booty hole, hanging out, hanging out from the back. And then she starts eating these cakes that are filled with like worms and stuff, and I'm like, for sure. And like I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm dumb. Whatever. I didn't get it. It didn't make a lick of sense to me. Like even when you were explaining it to me, I was still like, okay, but why was her asshole hanging out?
It's like
For sure. But how does that then tie into how you were explaining it? Explain it to the people. What was the point? Go on.
well, from what Drac was kind of saying, like what I got, it was like it was a huge, and I was like, believe me, like binge eating shit, and like just like basically, but then and then the cake, like really,
Being actually disgusting.
which took me a second to figure out. Like,
Exactly. That's how I feel about it. But then,
I didn't really get the more she got into the act, I understood. And then when Drax said it, I was like,
okay, sure. But then when you compare that to what the other two competitors do, where their storyline is so like tight and so like 1, 2, 3, like it really kind of like leaves Auntie out on this like side show
Yes.
of being like, I'm gonna make you guess what I'm doing. I'm gonna make you really think about it.
I don't think she was really trying to make you think about it. She just had a very specific message, and it wasn't necessarily filth. It was more body horror, more like more horror. I feel for her, and she was trying to make it filthy because Auntie doesn't really give filth. You know, she's a glamour girl. She likes her jewels. Let her. But
and it just,
like
kinda,
no, the second she came out, I saw a booty hole. Like I was all, girl, that's a booty hole.
it just kind of felt like, it felt like there were so many ideas that she had that she just got really stoked on and just kept like kind of putting them on top of it. Like, was just like, this, I
Yes.
need to do this.
No, it feels like it's something that she was like she's personally really passionate about and got too excited trying to throw it
Oh,
all together
that's a
at
person.
once.
But yeah, it's the. I think it's the tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme. Jack will tell you every time. Edit. edit your look, make sure it's tight, make sure everything is, or maybe not tight for your butthole or whatever, but like make sure that
Move that booty hole, girl.
make sure that
Lay off
what
those
you
laxatives.
want to convey is being conveyed.
It's just it's. I'm sure any drag artist, any actor, it just you just gotta assume that the audience is stupid. You just have to assume.
I am. I'm dumb. I didn't get
You don't even have to assume with me.
it. I tell you what.
Yeah, for all that mental gymnastics, like compared to the next two.
Okay, to the next two. It's wild. So then we have we'll talk about Asia next. We have Asia Consent. Ooh. How do who came ace venturing out of a human butthole?
Oh, yeah. That's a good way to describe it. Very much same energy.
Yeah. Ace Ventura out of a human butthole as cosplaying as
Girl,
the shit.
that was a booty hole.
Cosplaying as the literal shit. She was a
the
turd.
shit.
She was poop. I need y'all to understand. Asia Consent did drag as poop. Did poop drag.
Poop drag, if you
Shit drag. Not shit drag as in bad drag. It was very good drag. But if we
shit drag.
poop. she was she was poop. That's all there is to it.
She was the pee.
And she was fantastic as such. Which is
Missy.
insane. Because how on earth?
You could tell she was having so much fun with it too.
Oh, absolutely.
How could you not?
I'd been hoping to be that shit on the stage since day one. She was
Destined.
It felt like, you know what it felt like? It felt like a dare, almost. Like it was like
if you get to top,
it literally
you better
if you
be a shit for film.
if you get to fucking the top and you get to that final floor show,
If you don't bust out of an asshole,
you need to be like, I'm here and I'm the shit. Like the shit. And that's what you're gonna be.
Did that as their wrestler name? One of them did that as their wrestler name.
Shit.
Yeah, the shit. Wow, someone doesn't know the drama.
Oh my god. Here we go. Here we go. Anyhow, so Asia was the shit. She looked great.
Mm-hmm.
Things were dirty and filthy. She was like squirting like chocolate sauce or some shit like out of her titties. Like
It was poop.
well, yeah, but it was but
Teletubby toilet bowl.
there's a lot of stuff going on there for sure. And
Don't mind that.
then, last but not least,
Josh was like,
I know. He's all someone just got.
last but not least for filth, we have Gray Matter,
Mm-hmm.
who just fucking killed it.
I didn't think he was gonna be such a
Killed
filthy
it.
little nasty.
Killed it. How would you describe his performance? What was he up to?
he was a demented hybrid cow milkman with these putrid udders that he would play with. It just was
Taking a
literally bathing in milk.
He was
It
yanking
was-
on them things.
He was,
He was yanking on them things, them udders.
it was
But then he had a little belly. He had a little belly,
Yeah.
but then he also had udders.
it was just
Separate, not the same.
Give him like a jelly bean body.
Yes.
So it was great.
Yeah.
It was my favorite look.
It was
Do
definitely
you think he
something.
purposefully doesn't exercise to look like a jelly bean, like a space worm, so that way when he does weird cut, costume things. Like he can be the space worm.
He can be that
He's
space
all
worm
no.
shit.
I am a size -2 space worm. I got this. Yeah, itty bitty little guy.
Yeah, little fella. Little fella.
Just a little
Are you done talking about gray matter?
guy. Makes me uncomfortable now.
It's fine.
Honestly, I don't know. I really enjoyed his prosthetics. Like they just seem so seamless. His prosthetics are so amazing. He just does such a seamless job.
He looked really, really good, and he made me very uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable. Job well done. I never want to think about like the milkman ever again. Because now, anytime someone's gonna be like, "Oh, your dad's the milkman," that's what I'm gonna.
Not cowman.
Yeah, no, that's what.
My daddy's not the cowman.
I just worked through this.
I literally just took a new pill for this.
Oh,
It's not real.
It's not the me. It's not my dad.
Okay, so out of the filth, who had your favorite look? Who had your favorite scenario?
Get cool.
You got a little chill.
You know me.
I would say gray was my favorite for this one too.
For Phil?
Yeah.
I was really disappointed with Auntie Spells. Just because like the other two, they were just very gross, you know.
Well, I thought it was. I did think
But-
that it was interesting that every competitor had some poop, some poop related situation going on in their eye. Yeah, Gray had a poop thing going on. He had a dirty booty.
Dirty booty.
Asia was literally the shit. Auntie had some poop thing going
Prolapse,
on.
hole.
Yeah. So everybody,
Phil, let's turn it out.
everybody's poop.
Which is
But then,
great. I love
okay,
that.
great. Everybody was poop this year. What's everybody gonna do this year? More poop.
Phil, they're just gonna call it poop.
This is the poop round.
Just like
That's what's next. That's what's next. Come on, hollow you.
like if they try to use tampon on there, I'm gonna be pissed.
You never did.
No, it was too clean for like a trash challenge.
Come on.
Like, I mean, yeah, it's trash now because nobody can use them.
Right.
And that's why we wish we would
You
have done.
wasted them.
Because you wasted them instead of bleeding into them like everybody else does. Then you could have made a dress.
Exactly.
Like you've had a freezer full of tampons for what?
Nothing.
Just to torture what's her tit?
Dicking around. Just dicking around. So then we have horror. 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 um, and that one was fine. That one was fine. That round was perfectly fine. Everybody did great.
Ages was my favorite.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously. So, start with Gray. Gray's horror.
Oh, right.
The Cenobite.
Which, like,
His
Cenobite.
trimax.
I mean,
Right?
it was alright.
Mhm. It was well made, and he executed it. It looked great on him.
Mhm.
maybe a, a completely nitpicking because it looked great. Okay, totally nitpicking here, Gray. Totally nitpicking on the very small chance that you're going to hear this. Totally nitpicking. You did so great. Just have like one or two notes.
Write them down.
Write them down. You'll want to listen to this later.
Pause it now. Grab a pen.
Grab a pen. Grab a notepad.
Okay, listen. Listen. So you really talk this look up, great. Saying that you're gonna have reveal after reveal, you're gonna have all these reveals, you're gonna be that ooh reveal, what's that? Ooh reveal, Unoverse reveal, you know? And then what ended up happening was you hit the stage and I saw everything. I saw them all
Yeah, at once.
at one time.
Yeah,
And none of them were actually revealed.
yeah, like at the stage, I was like, "Oh, cool! You see that layers? We're gonna oh, cool. Look, oh, he did it. Oh, cool, 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 cool." But my least favorite part is that like there was nothing in between each mask. He could have had like fun textures, like cool slimies, or
Well, he had slimy at the end.
at the very
At the
end.
bottom layer, there was slimy.
Okay, one slimy.
And on the inside,
I'm just
of
saying
the
he could have had a lot more texture. It looked really black for
Like
somebody who was peeling their flesh off, supposedly.
like that, or could have like I feel like he could have gotten away with more, like even had done all that, like had the look that he had, but like put more like, which was like kind of tripping me out because he does this for a living, like more like agony into it and like more pain into it, so I'm not just like staring at it, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like, to your point, like, you know, he starts moving a little bit and then everything kind of just felt like it was exposed.
It's all right there. It's all right there.
It looked cool as fuck. It
Yeah.
looked amazing. But like
Exactly.
if there was more
It looked
like,
fantastic.
even if he was just like, it looked like he was like in pain or
a little
like,
harder to take off. It didn't just fall apart itself.
Right. Then it would have been like, okay.
A bit more horror.
Might have hit a little bit
Right.
harder.
But it was just
He's like, nailed it.
He said, hey, you guys ever seen a Cinnabite? This is what I got. You guys ever seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Which, love the ode, by the way. And look, I'll say, I love that. I love that he said, I'm from Texas. I'm going to give you a little Leatherface. That was great. Love it. Love that. And then as soon as that mask was gone, it was all downhill from there. Nothing was revealed. It was all right there in front of me. It all looked great, but it was all there, and none of it was revealed. There was one reveal. There was one reveal, and I would honestly even call that a partial reveal because it was kind of just like sitting in front of his face. So like from the side, he still saw everything.
still cool.
And it still looked fantastic. Every drop of it. Anyway, let's talk about Asia. Loved Grace so much. I loved it so much. I I would definitely consider. I would love a gray Asia tattoo.
Ooh, a Gracia.
A Gracia tattoo. That would be so sick. I already see it in my head. Anyway,
So like, wait, would you do Asia's face or Gray's face?
I'd probably do Gray's face because he has the scalp, so it'd be. I would want to incorporate that as like the head, and then probably an Asia body. Probably
Asian body,
the
yada yada yada.
ooh ooh. I was gonna say either the Dead by Daylight one or her glamour, which we'll fucking get to. Because her
glamour was
it, yeah. But anyways, her horror, Asia's horror, horror. She comes out in this like pink and white number with this like demon thing hanging out over her shoulder. She comes out and she's writing a letter. She's reading a letter. What do you think she's up to?
She's like, I think she's like,
Because like before, it looked like she was like pre-writing the letter.
looked like she was also saying something.
Interesting.
I know she was talking about the letter that this letter was like one that she wrote in the comments.
Yeah, due to an unaliving event. Yeah.
Which is what that letter writing scenario was giving me, was like fighting my demons, writing a goodbye note to my family.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
that's what the vibe was supposed to be for sure.
Yeah.
That was another one where I was like, and this is where I realized that I didn't listen at all to what the contestants were saying about like their looks, because this look came out and I was like, oh my god, Asia's doing this like Persephone Hades like kind of scenario, which I was like, I was not mad at it, and I could kind of see it still kind of working, but then again, Drac was explaining the look, and I said, you know what, that makes a lot more sense.
For sure.
You know what, that makes a lot more sense. I get it. I understand.
Good.
Auntie's filth thing is still beyond explanation for me. I'm still like, I don't know. I don't know. It's still a little bit of a reach for me, but okay. Exactly. Anyways, but Asia horror. How did you feel about it?
I loved it.
Yeah.
But again, it's me being big because and this is
Yeah.
but it like if she had more time, I wish she like added a little more of like the demon into the rest of her costume, because I do like the juxtaposition of the demon.
Come on, first try. Sorry. Sorry, you said juxtaposition the first the first try, and Swan has not been able for like 2 episodes. She's still trying to say juxtaposition.
I mean, me too.
Legend.
Leave us dyslexic babes alone. Fun. You know what? I'm never gonna say a hard word. Never gonna get in my whole life. Just in like a bratty protest. I'm never gonna try. Just fuck you.
That's it. Let's go to the tattoo there. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be Gray's head, Asia's body, and then on top it's gonna say juxtaposition. Like on the bottom it's gonna say Gracia. Exactly. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Inside joke.
Yeah, it's deep cut. It's only for me.
For me.
You're fucking.
Why would you worry about your fucking self?
So okay. Just talking about Asia. No, Auntie.
Don't hurt yourself.
We're talking about Auntie's horror look. What are your thoughts? It was cute. It was cute.
It was fun. It was a nice little homage
To a cult classic.
yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah, you got this.
No,
Do you want me to keep going? Do you want a hint?
Oh, so close. Mars Attacks.
Escape.
Mars Attacks.
Escape from.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
What?
Wait, from New York.
Escaping.
Mars
Right. Right. You got it. It- yeah, you got it. You got it. Yeah, it was a Mars Attacks drag. Like, it was. Yeah,
It was cute.
it was a Mars Attacks drag. She had like some
It
sort of
felt
brain
very-
wound, and apparently that made it horror. So I don't know.
Well, Mars Attacks feels the same way, okay?
It's not.
You try walking around with a head wound like that. Bitch.
You try not calling it horror.
Horrible.
Horror for who? Horror for who?
God. Damn, y'all right. You're right. Look, let me check my privilege. Fucking God. Anyway, it was Mars Attacks drag, and it was fine. It was like that was the one that you said was had like the really dropped crotch.
Yeah, I felt like the costume, I'm sorry, outfit, I don't, costume's a touchy word in this realm. Sorry, but the pants just, it felt the outfit was not cut, like, to her body, fitted to their body the way, like, it normally was. Or, like, she has been in the past. So it was a little weird. It just felt, yeah, a little sloppy, a little drop crotch. I didn't like it. It didn't fit.
Didn't work.
It didn't work for me.
Didn't work.
It just gave her long butt syndrome.
Which, like, can make or break anything, truly. A long butt on anything.
Oh,
Dipey.
dipey butt.
Well, that was horror.
And that was horror.
That was horror. And now for the main event. The glamour. Unceasing. Deadbeat.
I was gonna say, thanks for saying words that I can't say, but then you did deadbeat. Oh, I knew that one. Anyway.
Glamour. It's a lot. It's a lot of fun. Exactly.
Hello?
And this one it just really rocked my world. It okay. So here's the last thing I'll say about Auntie's horror look. It
Yeah, let's back.
when yeah, let's go back. Let's just go back for a second. When when I say that Auntie's horror look is what you what what you would want to expect from the best drag artist in your local town on Halloween. Okay?
Ouch.
No. No. Okay? Everybody's glamour is like what you would want to see if you went to fucking work the world tour for fucking RuPaul. Like it was like everybody fucking
Turn the fuck up.
turned out and turned up. Turned out and turned up. Maybe except for one person, and we'll get to them.
Spoiler alert.
But spoiler alert: this person doesn't win, but it's fine. But no, but even still, every single person for glamour, it was like, it was every person that hit the stage. I was like, that's crazy. What do you mean? you mean? That's so crazy. That's so good. Now, before we mentioned that the order of what they showed us was important, and that's because, uh, generally speaking, that we're on. This is season 666. They don't usually, when they do the final floor show, they don't usually have glamour last.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually one of the first two that get knocked out right away. So I thought that was really interesting right out the front because they started with Phil, and I was like, okay, that. Like, I think it even made a comment of like, we're starting with Phil, like, okay.
Filth is usually saved for last.
Second or third. It's usually second or. I don't think they've ever started with Phil. So I was like, okay, interesting. And then they did horror, and I was like, and then I looked and I saw like how much time was left, and I was like, so we're ending with glamour, and there's still a decent amount of time left. Ooh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good, and it fucking was. It's worth it. It's worth the wait. It's incredible. Which, by the way, worth the wait. 23 minutes late. The Shutter. What the fuck?
It was close to bedtime.
It's already. It was already close to bedtime to begin with.
It was
It's already
insane.
late.
It was insane. It was crazy. Do you know how old I am? Do you know
Thank you.
what my bedtime is?
Thank you.
Do you know what I'm doing right now?
We're sleepy.
Do you know?
The one about sleepy boys. That's us.
That's that's other podcast.
Sleepy boys.
Sleepy boys, exactly. Anyways, glamour. No, you know what? We'll talk about this. We'll talk about this first. Anti. We'll talk about anti-heroine's glamour. It was fine. Again, somebody who talked a big game. Glamour this, glamour that. I've got glamour. Glamour's my core. I do glamour, 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 glamour. Gives me a blue and white rhinestone bodysuit for glamour. And I said, excuse me.
And it was
You
a
insult my
very
intelligence.
glamorous bodysuit.
It was.
But it was giving. I wish you would have went with a different color scheme because it was just giving ghost. It was just giving me like glamorous plasma ghost. You know
Can
what
I,
I mean?
can I say something controversial?
Yes.
Potentially brave.
Ooh.
It was giving Auntie Elsa.
Oh my god. Very ice queen. Yeah, I was gonna say that next.
Yeah, it was
If
giving
not
like,
ghost, giving me ice.
it was
Like
giving
frozen on
me
ice.
fully.
And he let it go.
That's me personally.
Yeah, and like I remember
And that's
Auntie
fine.
talking about doing
Again, Adele Dazeem. Very glamorous.
A very is
they
a
were talking
queen.
about
It's a
like
queen.
wanting to do like this showgirl stuff, and like I could see it in the makeup for sure, but like the outfit, I was like, I get it.
If she would have come out with like a mohawk and like showgirl feathers and just like body yaddy yaddy and just like glitter,
That would have been incredible.
I would have died. But she came out with what felt like very pageanty, just like I've seen this, and it was very upsetting.
Right, sounds like a live show.
Yeah, very felt very wrong show.
And again, it was
Except for
very
the
just like,
face, like her face was very anti.
Right.
Like I like that she has that signature at least.
well, that's it. That's what she loves. She loves that. And then I just don't know. I just don't know about that one. It was it was very interesting to me. And then so now we have uh we'll do Asia now. We'll do Asia Consents Glamour.
Good God.
Oh my god. This look. The way
Mm-hmm.
the way that she pieced this together.
Mm-hmm.
it was so meticulous. It was so like it was so
She looked like
beautiful. It was
a
so
piece of art that like you would see in like one of our local museums, like one of our local art museums.
truly,
Like she could have just been on a pedestal somewhere, just posted up.
truly giving like bronze statue, just
Yeah. Incredible. So it was like it's like this very like intricate stem work, like very like abstract kind of shapes going on here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to explain it. She had like this shell that was like hard, you know?
Like an age almost.
Like kind of.
It was just
I don't know. You gotta see it. You gotta see it. You gotta watch it. I don't know. Get Shutter. Get AMC Club. Whatever the fuck you gotta do.
Here.
Yeah, yeah. But it is a stunning look. Cannot say enough about it.
Truly beautiful.
Cannot say enough about it. Hit glamour in its face, just slapped in its face because it like stops you because it's so like, what do you mean? What did you just do?
Girl, what?
Like if that's a look that she's able to bring on tour, are you kidding?
That's what
That would be insane.
I would
That would be nuts.
cease to exist.
Exactly. That's how I feel. And then um it was beautiful. And then we have Gray Matter's uh glamour look, which was also beautiful and stunning and gorgeous and like meticulously put together. And it very reminiscent of his opening look.
Yes.
Very like that gremlin-y kind of feel. Uh but he was playing with this like it's almost like this color red, honestly, of this chair. Like it kind of like a deeper red, almost burgundy kind of deal. Everything was this color. It's very monochrome look. Everything is the same color, but it's all different textures of the same color. Some stuff is beaded, some areas are lace, but it's all the same color, so it really ties them together super beautifully. And he has this shawl, the fur shawl, and the way he's like twirling with it, like it was just ah, incredible.
And that's what I admire of Gray throughout this whole entire show. Was being able to keep that signature look that he has, like the skull, little like what
It's exposed brain,
exposed
gray matter.
Duh.
duh. Gotcha.
It's a brain. Duh.
But doing that and like being able to incorporate that, it's like to be able to keep us tried and true to gray matter, yet being able to pull off the glamour that he did was just like, oh, it was so like, it just made sense. Like, it just, he was able to just tie that together so well and still keep like himself throughout.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just so like, it just, damn.
Yeah. Now I need to say this just because it's something that Gray and I have in common. Gray takes a lot of his inspiration from the movie The Cell with Jennifer Lopez and Vince Vaughn and other people. With one other. Uh, the fucking I know his name. The fucking guy who plays Edgar from Men in Black, the fucking cockroach guy.
Oh,
He's in that movie. He's also in this movie. He's in The Cell. And this movie is about a lot of things, but one of them is this character whose actor's name I cannot remember, um, in his dream state plays this king-like character, royal type character that has these looks that are very much what Gray presented in his first look and this last look. It's it's like just like these rich, deep textures and colors, very vibrant, very like it's hard to express how to explain, but like if you've seen this movie, you understand. If you haven't seen this movie, go see this movie.
Get your butt over
Be
there.
prepared. It's very stressful, but go watch the movie. The visuals alone
It's timeless.
are worth it.
Like it just doesn't necessarily fit anywhere in particular.
Yeah,
It's so
it's so good.
Oh, it's just and he.
But you can see a lot of that inspiration in this last look. Is what I'm bringing back into that. Is you can see a lot of that inspiration in this last look, and it's just so nice to see. It's just so good. It's so nice. It's so good. Um. Oh, we didn't do this for horror. Who's your favorite horror look?
Say,
For sure. Who's your favorite horror look?
Sorry. I'm gonna say green.
I was gonna say Grace Horror too.
I really enjoyed this story.
Even though I saw it all. I still enjoyed. I enjoyed looking at it, even though I saw all of it.
Sam.
still look cool.
It still looked cool, even though I could see everything. Though nothing was revealed to me, I still enjoyed myself. Okay.
Yeah.
So then, who was your favorite glamour look? Favorite glamour look? Okay, for sure. So, how about you?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Favorite glamour look?
Oh, glamour. I think Asians.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's a sweep. That's an Asia sweep. It was just so good. It's just so good. Literally, she walked out, and I said, "Oh, well,
That's it. Like we have to keep.
I guess everybody should just go home now. Like, it's done.
She already packed her bags. Like
It's just done." And you know what? I feel like in most seasons, there's like that one look on the final floor show that like you know that that's the look that makes the person win. You know what I mean? Like that's the look that pushes the person over. Like I feel like you can almost tell that in every final floor show. If you like look back at them versus who wins that season, you can kind of see like that's when they won. You know? And I feel like for Asia, the moment she won was when she stepped out in that glamour look because it. I hello. How do you not? How do you not just crown her right then and there? Anyways, spoiler alert: Asia wins. If that didn't give it away, if that didn't give it away at all,
she took it, which makes sense.
she took it and she fucking earned it. I think every step of the way.
Yeah, truly, fully. Like
Every step of the way.
every even if I didn't really if it wasn't my favorite look for that episode, she still did such a great job, like with everything.
Yeah.
Like even her first look alone, like doing Art the Clown,
Yeah.
and just doing it in that
Oh my
the
God.
way that she has so many looks that are just so like not only like they're just she, she just knew how to show up,
Mm-hmm.
and because she has said many times in her interviews like this is one of my favorite shows, like I've I've tried to audition so many times, so she's been gearing herself up for this,
Mm-hmm.
and it shows in every single look that she did.
Yeah, she was ready. She's ready. She just assumed the position.
Like
She was just there.
the way I'm gonna get Dead by Daylight again, just for her fucking look, and to just,
Oh yeah.
oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So for all those theater kids are gonna be offended about what I was saying earlier about Wicked.
We could get Dead by Daylight too, and then we could all play together.
My God, are we gonna get into playing video games again?
Video games. Well, I'm on a different.
Oh my god. I don't want to. No, I don't want to hear about your Stardew Valley right now.
I'm doing.
Oh my
great.
God, you too.
I don't want to hear about
One
that
of
anymore.
these hoes at work is like every 5 minutes she's like, "Are you on Stardew Valley? You on Stardew Valley?"
Dude.
I'm like, I feel like such a mom. I'm all,
man.
how do a Stardew Valley?
It's a cult.
What do a
Cult.
Stardew Valley? So like, and it,
You're in a cult.
basically the way I explain it is, it gives me like
You get your own plot of land. Your grandpa gives it to you when he died. Yeah. Okay, bitch.
I'm trying to think, what is the only game that I have?
What you mean?
With the little villagers.
Animal Crossing?
Animal Crossing.
Kind of.
It gives me animal, but less cutesy, but still cutesy.
It's still cutesy, but it doesn't.
Aren't you gay?
Yes.
They're telling me like you can like, and okay, so it gives me like Animal Crossing, but kind of like
Like gay.
Sorry, y'all. That wasn't.
Animal Crossing.
I wasn't
is
just
gay.
asking Blue if they were gay. I was asking Blue if they were gay
In the game.
Yeah.
It's
Like yes.
I'm like, yes, but also like yes.
For the real ones that know, I married Sebastian.
Hell yeah, I get it.
He's like, it makes sense. It just, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So happy for you.
I have 4 cows, 3 goats, 4 chickens.
Pop off.
I got a dog named Buffet
Why?
because why not?
Why is that his name? Why is it the name?
It's
Buffet?
Yeah, that's
Like Phoebe Buffet?
it's
Exactly.
it's Beffe. Buffet. It's what the game chose. And I was like,
No,
you know
it's
what?
not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
So serious.
Oh, that's not even a name.
Beffe. Yes.
That's not even a
You should see
name.
the names that they give you in Stardew Valley. They're kind of wild. They kind of
That's
like
not even anything.
there's an
Buffet?
expansion now. Yeah, Buffet. That's my dog's name.
I love that angry. I said her name is.
I named one of my chickens Shrek.
Of course you did.
It's fun. So
It's fun, I said. Okay, okay.
so. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get Dead by Daylight once that fact comes out.
Oh yeah. Have you ever played?
Dead by
Yeah.
Daylight. No,
Very interesting.
it seemed like the. I've watched people.
I've got one up on you then. Yeah. Very fun. I not good at it, but also when I was trying to play it, it was bad. That was not a great.
Not my internet was.
It was not a great few weeks. But I still had a good time. I still had fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's my
Exactly. Through adversity. Adversity through all God, all things are whatever they say. God wants some better. There's a place by my house that sells raw milk.
Oh,
Yeah, they have a sign out that says, "Hey, raw milk here."
Fresh eggs and plants too.
Yeah, but it's not the same place.
I thought it was.
This place is on the other side of the street.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that place sells raw milk too.
Dude, two places nearby that sell raw milk. Oh man, parasite, here we come.
Some people, right.
it's telling.
Louis Pasteur did not pasteurize milk for us to be doing this.
God did pasteurize this. Yeah.
Exactly.
Ew, stop. Stop it.
Not God give it to you raw.
Ew.
Let go.
I hate it.
So let's finish this up by you telling us about oh my god. Hold on. About why don't you tell us a little bit about Drake?
Drake? Oh my god, I'm out of the loop because I'm a mom. Please tell me.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh,
Oh no.
Certified boy, certified.
yeah, wow.
Again?
Well, well,
He has been streaming these days because, that's what you do when you get roasted by the entire world.
uh,
You run, and it's not even on like Twitch, which
yeah, we're not streaming on Twitch. We're not streaming on YouTube. We're not doing lives on fucking Instagram or Facebook. We're on what's it called?
Kick.
Yeah.
And that's where all the band, like everyone who's banned on any other platform, basically goes to Kick.
Mm-hmm.
So he's hanging out with this one dude who's pretty infamous. I forget his name. It's like Q something. It's like a code. I don't know. Something weird. He's basically, this guy was busted. I think he was on Twitch or something, somewhere else. Busted for basically getting kids into gambling. And Drake has been
Kids into gambling.
Yeah, like
Kids. Kids love gambling. You know what else gets kids into gambling? This is just me. You know what gets kids into gambling? Fucking Peter Piper pizzas and Chuck E. Cheese. Those are just fucking Dave and Buster's. Those are just fucking little fucking slot machines for children.
Yeah, we've been
Anyway.
just put down a time.
Anyhow, go on.
Word.
Get kids into gambling.
Mhm.
Nothing new.
Whatever. Exactly. So Drake has been hanging out with this dude, and has been seen on stream with him, and he's been on Kick and Omegle, which if nobody is familiar with Omegle, anybody can really be on Omegle. Which, if we circle back to that one song that was pretty popular this summer, A minor, what's minor? You know, it was not It's not great.
Yeah, we didn't explain what Omegle was.
So Omegle for the kids, for the children, for the ones that don't know. Omegle is a website where you can um, basically connect to anybody in the world on your webcam. You can talk to them, and it's essentially just a roulette type deal where you can, you know, you can talk to somebody for however long you want. And when we were kids, it was popular for well, one anybody could be on it. There was less regulations.
See, I never did Omegle. I just did chat roulette.
Which
See,
is
It's the same deal for sure.
okay.
Omegle was around at the same time too. Omegle stayed around though, but chat roulette is gone.
Which, I guess lesser two.
I guess. But yeah, so essentially you can hook up you go to the website, you can use your phone or your laptop because either one have cameras nowadays. Um, you use the webcam or your camera on your phone. You don't have to. Also, you can not have your camera on, but basically you just hit a button and it says, "Hey, you're connected to bloop," and you can just start talking.
Whoever. And it can be anybody.
And it could be anybody in the world, literally ever, anywhere. And what you will often see is a lot of private parts. You see a lot of private parts.
A lot of genitalia.
A lot of male private parts, specifically, if we want to get real specific. But to your point, back to Drake, bringing him back to Drake and Omegle, because he's on Omegle with this woman who has been known to also stream, and I don't know where she's streaming because I don't know what the fuck kind of streaming she's doing where she can ask people to flash her.
What?
While she's recording.
While she's recording them and streaming them, and that's fine. I don't know where she's doing that at. But she's a streamer who uses Omegle and will randomize these people on their webcams. Some of them have been allegedly proven to have been minors at the time of recording. And she just like flat out will ask these people to flash her. Boobs, butts, whatever. She will ask these people to flash her, and lots of them do. They are doing it in like exchange for, she also says that she'll flash them or whatever. Whether or not she does, I don't know. But like there's this exchange going on, and for whatever reason Drake has popped up in her live streams as a friend, has shouted her out in his streams, and been like, when he's ending his stream, he'll be like, "Hey, let's go and raid so and so's channel," and it's this woman, and it's all very strange.
It's really it's not looking great. To say the least. It's so it's just like it's so weird, and it's so, and like, to be devil's advocate, to be fair, this man is ruined. Basically, he is. No matter where he goes now, he's fucked. Like, even if he wanted to get a normal job or whatever, people will know who he is. Like, that's now to say that. It's like, well, it just like you can't even fucking control yourself, but we already know.
Exactly.
And that's just, it's like these can't just be coincidences anymore. You know, like, and that's I don't know. I guess that's well, obviously those are my feelings about it, but it's just like, it's like, dude, what do you do? What are you doing? Why are you hanging out with these people who are known to like be scammers? Like you were like you really were just like, haha, you're short, Kendrick.
Yeah.
Was this all worth that?
Yeah.
Was it all worth it to be like, you're short?
Apparently.
And Kendrick was like, well, I'm gonna eviscerate you then, I guess. I don't know what else to do. Like, this is just, like, why do you keep it needs it's just you're adding fuel to the fire by being around these people. It's crazy.
It's too much.
Enough is too much.
It's too much. So that's our little update on Champagne Poppy. Drake.
You know anything about that?
What?
Apparently he like doesn't want to go by Champagne Poppy anymore because like
That's just
something.
yeah, but no, because it's still like his handle on Instagram. So it's like, so if you really don't want to be called that, why is it still your Instagram? He's also gonna go on tour, which who's gonna go? But okay.
The Anita Max Wing. Anita Max Wing.
See, I have my phone. I'll admit it.
Mm-hmm.
I was
You were. That was there.
probably-
Mm-hmm.
It was a great vocal step. I'll say that.
You think so?
Not in
Not since the incident. Yeah. Look at that.
How would you name the tour? Oh, and he's suing Universal Studio or what?
Yeah,
Same
it's the same.
studio
Yeah.
that produced this album or this track. He's like, hey, guys.
No, it's not even just that. He's suing them, saying that they're be, saying that because he asked them for more money and they said no, they've decided to make Drake's life basically a living hell by pushing and promoting the fuck out of Kendrick and basically like pushing him and pushing him and pushing him so that it's like he's essentially trying to say that like he's trying to sue them for libel essentially basically saying that like they are paying so much money to essentially spread the bad word about Drake as far as they can spread it to show that like you know
Why would
Drake
they,
is a
why would they do
whatever.
that about their own client? Why would they do that about somebody that they also like? This foot stomping Drake needs to stop. This little fit needs to stop. You lost, and it's okay. Like even if you don't like, even if you don't really care about rap or anything like that, a lot of people still know what happened. Like that song, it's been playing on the radio everywhere. It's everywhere. It was everywhere this summer. Like even if you didn't like it, you still heard it. It was everywhere.
And that's all there is to it.
Mastering, mastering some fuck shit. I did love. Did you see that clip? I don't know if it was on TikTok, but it was a stream, and Drake was like, "Let's do music roulette. You can, we can play whatever song."
Mm-hmm.
And the first song that popped up was Not Like Us, and he got so mad. He had to rip off his jacket, and he had to get up out of the chair. And he had to get off the stream. He was so steamed. Like he gives like anime
Which
character.
is so funny.
Like, just anime villain in the sense of, like, he just, like,
Dude.
he just has,
That shit cracked me the fuck up because,
so
like,
mad and balled his
literally, what
fist.
the fuck are the chances? What the fuck are the chances that that a Drake knows what music roulette is, right? B, the music roulette automatically plays They Not Like Us. C, Drake is the one that initiates it. D, he's being filmed while it's happening. Like, what are the literal chances of all of those things happening at once? It happened.
You know, like, I'm not one who's super spiritual. I'm not one who believes in much, but, like, damn. It just felt like, you know, this whole year's been fun and crazy and fucked up. But just that was just so, I'm like, you know what, whatever forces were playing at that. Nice. That was funny as fuck.
Loved it.
Loved it.
Good job.
Live, laugh, loved it.
Loved it.
He was so mad. And I feel like he's just like fully just always like white knuckling and just has his little fist and it's just like, oh, I'm gonna come back. Wait, just wait until you see what I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait.
Mm-hmm. It's like you ain't seen the last of me, but
It's
really giving, like, you know, these meddling kids.
Mm-hmm. Fully.
You've got meddling kids.
I have a meddling kid.
Yeah. He does meddle.
Yes. Mm-hmm. He's
He does. He does.
Dude, both these boys have shit like 3 times today. I'm not exaggerating.
Good job, guys. Nice.
Literal, just full of shit. Actual, full of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Not as much as these 3 boys that I live with right here. Well, yeah, I added you in there after our conversation this week.
Oh, wow. Anyways, you got anything else you want to tell the people? All right. Be safe out there, boys.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Well,
Don't say it like that. Wow.
anyway, find us on the internet. Go to Cobalt, KODYKOBALT. Blue, how do you spell your name? Where do they find you?
Be a blue boy. Do I use the underscore? Can't spell it.
Not be blue boy.
No, not. Okay, so blue.
Like the cheese.
Blue like the cheese. Boy like a gay.
Boy like a gay.
You'll figure it out.
I hope y'all got that. Blue like the cheese underscore boy.
No. You did it wrong. I said it before in past episodes. Blue like the cheese, boy with 2 eyes and the underscore.
God, this colors.
I got it. It. And thank you.
Oh yeah, I woke up after putting the girls to bed and just wandered in here. Hello, world.
Hello.
Now, good night, world.
Good night. What?
Never forget.
Oh my god. No. You want to talk about that 11? Bye.